beautifuls, this is Aromie here, and welcome back to Red Embrace Hollywood. We are here with a mysterious man that we already know is Marcus because they showed us a trailer. So, he took a deep breath, tilting his head back. You smell fresh. Okay. I can almost hear water dripping back into the baptismal font. The man's deep voice was accented with an aristocratic southern drawl, each word slow and empathetic. Sorry, I don't know how to do that accent, so his manner of speech reminded me of a preacher, melodic and a little theatrical. But almost instantly, I sensed that something about him was different, wrong somehow. Who the hell are you? Is this a dream? Are you like me? Who the hell are you? Was mine reaction. Oh, we're not in hell yet, sister. Okay, why is this purgatory? Why this is purgatory? At least get the zip code, right? Are you trying to be a smartass with me, Marcus? A knowing smile stretched over his lips, and he adjusted his sunglasses smugly. Now, as for introductions, I am the Grandmaster who plays blindfolded. That cut on your hand you don't remember getting. That scratched out face on the yearbook photo. They call me Marcus. Well, usually the yearbook, someone purposely has to scratch it out. I don't think I would do that. I left my yearbook alone, and I am happy to join you for the best and worst night of your existence. After tipping an imaginary hat to me, he flashed a wide grin, and I glimpsed two white fangs shining in the light. I am not ready for round 2. Okay, I was barely awake for round 1. No need to mention your name, Michiko, so don't worry. I know exactly who you are. And now you're one of us, a night stalker, a bloodsucker, an overblown myth hiding a horrible monster. Wow, that was very poetic. You're a vampire, sister. Welcome to the Valley of Death. So I've really been turned into a vampire. There's no way this is real. Vampires aren't real. Stop bullshitting me and tell me the truth. How would I respond? Honestly, I would be like, there's no way this is real, even though he told me it's real. He gave me an incredulous look, as if I just told him he turned pink and sprouted wings. Well, if that's the case, I would like to speak to the big man in the sky promptly, please. I have been stuck in this rotten corpse for far, far too many years, and I tell you this is one long-lasting joke. Man, how old are you? Although his expression was deadpan, his voice dripped with sarcasm. Did that mean he was actually serious about being a vampire? I mean, he showed us his fangs and his wings. I think we had to believe him now. My brain didn't feel like it could process what Marcus was saying. Everything made sense, but at the same time, it all just seemed too insane to be real. Hi, Marcus. What is this? As if he could sense my confusion, Marcus let out a patient sigh. This is cool, the transition change of like the dialogue. So now it's not always straight at the bottom, it's like on the side. Huh. Considering you you still look bemused, let me try to put the facts of the situation in simpler terms. You just turned into a different kind of parasite, sister, an honest one. Money, sex, favors, you won't have to suck those out of human folk anymore. They'll simply fall into your lap. Just blood. Just blood is all you need now. Doesn't that make you feel relieved? No, not at all. Marcus suddenly paused, taking a deep, long sniff of the air. A few moments later, he leaned in a little closer, this time sniffing close to my neck. What are you? Get the hell away from... I think I would be like, what are you... What the fuck are you doing, dude? Iskari. Iskari. I see. I had a feeling. Who is Iskari? Ah... You're far too pretty, sister. Far too pretty for a dead thing. A lovely face doesn't hide the rotten side. Are you saying my insides are rotten? But maybe there's another reason you were chosen for that house, too. Wait, that's the house I was picked? Oh no, wrong house! I took the quiz and... What house was I belonged in? I took the quiz and I was supposed to be in Golgotha? What the hell did I do? I think it was the choices I picked before the game started. This is not what I wanted, to be honest. Oh wait, it doesn't matter. Because I looked up whose house I belonged in, so it doesn't matter. He winked at me, grinning like we'd share some priceless inside joke, except I didn't get the punchline. You're really freaking me out here. What do you mean, Iskari? Yeah, I'm gonna ask you that. Indeed, you'll learn plenty about them soon enough. Experience is the father of learning and all that. That's so weird. I ended up getting a different house when I'm playing the game, but when I took the quiz, I was in the other house. The Golgotha? I don't know. But that's Marcus's house. But now I'm not in his house. For now, you should at least know this. You were bitten by an Iskari vampire, which means your blood has taken on those qualities, and you're part of the house. You have my sincere apologies. His lips curled in a slow, insidious smirk that suggested his apologies were anything but sincere. Was anything he said to me sincere, though? Did he actually know what was happening to me, or was he just some crazy druggie on the street? With my mind reeling like this, I couldn't decide which situation was more plausible. I don't know. But at least he dresses nice, and he has great fashion. Personality-wise, could work a little bit better, but you know, it's fine, because I love people who have different personalities. Alright, I think that's enough. Before you get into any trouble, there's someone you need to meet. Come now, follow your shepherd back to the pen. Another one of Lucifer's good little lambs. No. This is really suspicious, alright? I'm not going anywhere with you. I'm not going anywhere with you, excuse me, moi. I am mighty sorry, sister, but I just can't let you walk away. Watch me try. I will walk away. Before I had a chance to offer a reply. Oh, what happened? Marcus grabbed my shoulders, pulling me forcefully towards the street. Stay quiet? Try to struggle? Where are you taking me? Obviously this. I feel like I'm very talkative in this character. My cry was met with only silence, which just worried me more. Probably like, damn, this girl needs to shut up. She's so annoying. When we reached the street a few moments later, I noticed a black sedan parked in front of us. It hadn't been there when I walked by earlier. Don't worry, my dear. We wouldn't dream of making you ride in anything but luxury. His voice drawled wickedly in my ears, soft and sadistic. We? Who is we? That's real comforting. Thanks. I feel like I'm like, we, who's we? Oh, you'll see soon enough. Okay. Without further ceremony, Marcus shoved me inside the sedan, squeezing in behind me. The second he closed the door, the shadowy driver started up the car and we sped off down the road at an alarmingly fast pace. It's a pretty move. I was too disoriented to try and figure out our destination from the landmarks passing by, but that didn't keep a sickening sense of anticipation from building in my gut. Do I have parents or anything? I hope not. They'll be worried. If there are any questions burning in your mind, now might be the time to ask. Marcus murmured to me from the other seat, his eyes glowing faintly behind their dark lenses. I can't promise you much, let alone the answers, but I figure you deserve some semblance of a welcome. Let it never be said that I am not a gentleman. Were you waiting for me for me back there? Why was I turned into a vampire? Is every vampire completely nuts, or is it just you? Why was I turned into a vampire? You'll have to ask my employer that, I'm afraid. Who's your employer? Let me speak to your manager. I was probably told the details, but everything in my head sometimes blurs together into one big screaming mass. Were you, is every vampire, right, that's enough for now. I mean, were you waiting for me back there? I was indeed. Consider me the bouncer to the eternal party in hell. Is every vampire like you? Fortunately for them, no. I'm only one house out of 3. We're as different in death as we were in life, just a little more damned. I didn't want to be rude and say it's the other one's crazy and nuts as you, so... Alright, that's enough for now. As you say, sister. I rode for a short while longer, and in the silence that followed, my mind felt blank. I was slowly coming to terms with what happened, even though the rational part of me refused to accept it. Wherever Marcus was taking me, I could only hope that I'd finally learn the truth behind everything and maybe get a chance to reverse all of this. I don't think you can reverse being a vampire. It wasn't long before we arrived at a huge towering building. Excuse me. Marked with a giant sign that read Hollywood Heights Hotel. Triple H, for short, I guess. Marcus pulled me out of the car and into the hotel's luxurious lobby, his boots clacking on the polished marble floors. We came to a stop in front of a private room, but instead of knocking, Marcus simply barged right in. Hello? Ooh, I really love the background art because it's so warm. Makes me feel safe and cozy even though the situation isn't. Good evening, Sunrise. Sunrise, right? I brought me Chico, our little Iscari. Noviate? Shit? What? No, I don't know that word. I don't even know how to pronounce that word. I'm so sorry. I don't know. Please give her your warmest welcome. Oh, hello. Is it Sunrise? I don't know. Welcome back, Marcus. An elegant woman stood up from her chair to greet us, her eyes flickering from Marcus to me. I've been expecting you. What? Marcus, there's been a mistake. It's a mistake? This individual is not supposed to be bitten. Bro, who was supposed to be bitten? She spoke in the very slow, dangerous fashion of someone barely controlling their rage. At least that rage seemed to be directed at Marcus, not me. Is that so? Marcus shrugged, looking about as bothered as if he'd forgotten to get milk from the grocery store. But our sister here was the only pretty young dead thing to walk out of the abattoir. Your lucky candidate must have missed their appointment. Or that person knew what was going to happen. The woman steepled her fingers to her upper lip, and from the murderous way she stared at the ground, it was a wonder she didn't burn a hole through it. Okay, gotta make sure it's time, because last time, the first episode went by so fast I didn't even know what happened. Just one headache after another. If only I could hire someone competent for a change. I wasn't supposed to be bitten, my dude. Finally, with a deep sigh, she turned her focus back to me. I had the distinct feeling her calculating eyes were scrutinizing me, doing some kind of rapid cost-benefit analysis. Well, let me start by saying my name is Sunrise. I don't know if that's correct or not. Or Sunrise? Sunrise? I'm gonna say Sal. Sunrise Luck, I apologize for all this happening to you. As you might have guessed, another mortal was supposed to receive the bite tonight, not you. It seems there was a misunderstanding. You know, I'm still not convinced this is real. And there's no way to turn me back? What the hell? You just ruined my entire life. Let's be... I guess a dreamer and be like, there's no way to turn me back? No, I'm afraid not. If it were that simple, we wouldn't be standing here now, would we? I know that. I was just asking, okay? A rogue vampire apparently decided to play a cruel little joke on you, one with decidedly unfunny results. I'm rather short in time here, so I won't mince words. You can lament over your loss of humanity for the next century, or you can accept the hand you've been dealt and move on. Sunrise breezed along without trying to hide her impatience or annoyance, like I was inconveniencing her somehow. I couldn't believe it. She was going to chalk this up to a misunderstanding? You were an accident, but I'm offering you a purpose. As cruel as it may sound, this turn of fates isn't necessarily a bad one for you. It is a chance for all you could have ever wanted in life, and maybe even more if you're strong enough to survive. Therefore, my proposal is a straightforward one. Will you join the Los Angeles Coven of Vampires? My coven. Coven? I don't have much choice, do I? Or I will. I don't have much choice, do I, dude? Not particularly. No, I'm pleased that you realize this, at the very least, so we can proceed past formalities. The briefest of smiles flashed over her lips like a subliminal message flickering on a TV screen. Very well, let me establish the main 3 rules of our coven? I don't know. 1. When you feed, do not kill. Not innocents, at least. Aggressive fools you can deal with as you see fit. 2. Never reveal your true nature to a mortal. By doing so, you endanger not only yourself, but our entire kind. As a result, you'll be disposed of. How do you hide your fangs then? And finally, do not turn any mortal into a vampire without my permission. My explicit permission. This is necessary to keep our population to a minimum, as otherwise the area could quickly become overcrowded. Do you understand all of this? Crystal clear, I do. Yeah, can you get to the point? I mean, I like the choice between crystal clear and I do. But I never say crystal clear, so I do. Good. See to it that you don't forget these rules. Okay. With a quiet sniff, Sunrise motioned towards a chair beside Marcus, who had languidly stretched out into his seat while we were talking. As I settled down in the offered chair, Marcus flashed me a sidelong smirk. It seemed he found all of this particularly amusing. Good for him. Sarai snapped her fingers to get my attention. My state of shock wasn't high on her list of priorities, apparently. Now, Michiko, you've arrived during a most difficult time. It just so happens that we're in the middle of a war. Damn it! A bloody, messy war waged in the dark, entirely unbeknownst to mortals. As she began her brisk business agenda, Sarai elegantly lured herself on the couch opposite to me. The three houses, the ones all vampires belong to, Ascari, Mavar, and Golgotha. Golgotha? That was the one the quiz told me I would have been in, but the girl ended up being here. Are fighting over the rule of Los Angeles. To put it crudely, Ascari are mostly diplomats, Mavar are fighters, and Golgotha are everything else. Ah, if only everything were that simple. Crossing her legs, Sarai let out a faint sigh, one hand flitting to push up her glasses. The current ruling house is Ascari, which you and I both belong to. Oh, I'm with her! Oh shoot, hey guys! Overtime again, as usual. Anyway, this is where we're gonna stop here for today. I totally forgot we were gonna see this girl here. But hey, we belong in her house. I didn't know she was in that house, so I guess that's cool. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today's episode. I forgot to even tell you guys. You guys should definitely tell me what house you guys ended up in, because I think that would be interesting. But anyway, stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
의미 없는 감정 소모해 반복된 시소 속에 이젠 난 지겨워지게 반복된 시소 속에